Sure, abuti honestly.
I am in Paris with the Deputy President and a delegation. Me, Andy Patricia Dello, Barbara Creasy, Stella Ndabeni, Godlimpi. There's a whole bunch of us here that's here to come and get the French and South Africa to have tighter business links and to get more investment for South Africa so that more jobs can be created. I mean, like, more jobs should be created. So I'm first telling you why am I here. So we're here for this. So we're also going to talk to UNESCO. I'm going to address UNESCO. I had my first talk today. I was given 10 minutes to just to speak. But we are here to make sure that South Africa, we create jobs by getting people to invest in one of the biggest investments that we are about to pull through that has been ongoing. But I've been working very tightly on it. It's Canal Plus. They are buying SuperSport, multi-choice. They're buying the whole multi-choice Africa deal. It's around 50 billion. 50 billion. I've been meeting with them. I've been pushing the Minister of Solly Malatsi. He's also been pushing Tau, Pax Tau. We've really been working very hard on this deal, for this deal to happen. Today I made them meet with the DP. They were very impressed. But imagine if these people bring 50 billion investment and in sports and arts and culture, that will be great. But we're also getting them here to say, as you've invested in the Gautrain, invest in more stuff, and we are getting them to invest in the issue of our ports, to fix our rail system. So yeah, basically that's why we are here. So we're meeting with different people. I mean, I've attended already so many meetings, met with so many people. It is insane how people know about the PA. Because the media today, I came here, they're like, yo, Gayton, Mckenzie, we saw the PA rally. I was so happy, guys. You don't understand. I'm like, oh, yeah, the PA rally. But deep down my heart, I'm like, yes. Does it know? I mean, for the biggest newspaper here to ask me about the PA rally. And the media in South Africa are busy talking about Gayton het die daai vroeger besoekie, Gayton het die, come on. So I just needed to tell you why we are here. We are here to raise money. So I've been aware of this trip for a long time. I've been aware of this trip for a long time. So it was a long scheduled trip. As you know, today, just so you guys know, that's for that. So that's the first thing I wanted to say, why we are here. And there's something that happened. I'm going to fix it tomorrow. There's a group of, I did mention it, there's a place called Delvenhout. I'm going to go live. I think I must go live there tomorrow. Because I said I'm going to Delvenhout. It also has Khoisan history. So what happened was, it's a sad story. There was a trip arranged by my department and the government then, And this trip, for people that's going to go to Delvenhout in Paris. And then they cut the people, but somebody told me confidentially, they only cut the Khoisan people. So I'm going there tomorrow. I'm going to make sure that those people and more Khoisan leaders, that we're taking them to Paris to come and see the history. I think it's the 100-year celebration of I'll give you all the history when I'm there tomorrow. But I'm going there because so our people cannot be treated like rubbish. We are here now. So Khoisan leaders will come here, mainly the ones that was told you coming and then they were cut from the list. I'm gonna go fix that thing tomorrow. I'm leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll be there at 8 o'clock. So I'll go live early in the morning, tomorrow morning, just to fix that thing and to take more Khoisan leaders. But I'm excited about our rail system that's going to be fixed. I'm excited about our ports that's going to be fixed. I'm excited about all the plans that we have. Even in my department, I'm going to announce that tomorrow, I think, or the day thereafter, what changes are going to happen in the department. There's going to be work opportunities. Then the second thing, Patriots, I want to talk to you about is a serious matter. Tiffany posted about it. All of you here now, listen to me. Go get your license and go get you a passport. I'm going to repeat what I said now. Go get your license and get yourself a passport. You don't need to travel to have a passport. Just have that passport ready. I'm going to repeat it again. If you say I am your leader, you will listen to what I'm telling you today. Get yourself a driving license and get yourself a passport. Because so many of you are not ready for the opportunities that we are bringing. The SG will post opportunities here and then you don't even apply. Soek julle daar nie werke nie. So on Friday, next week, we're going to start for people that don't have matric. We are going to start so that you can get matric. We are also, but the first thing we're going to start is workshops for your CV. We're going to start next week with workshops because the CVs we get of people, it's heartbreaking. So I'm telling you, if I'm your leader, you have to have a passport, you have to have a license, and your CV needs to be ready. Die ding hier's 'n roering. Is 'n roering. That's 'n roering. We are going to assist you as the PA. We don't just want your vote. We want you to have a matric. We want you to get adult basic education. We are going to assist people now. We can't just take people's votes and say, come vote for us. We are family. We're going to put a team together. There will be classes for your series. We're going to announce all those classes. We are going to get all these things ready. So get your license, get your passport. You know, we chose people randomly to go to Israel. And those people were not ready with passports. Most people. So as a brief, I hope I'm clear on that issue. Then I want to move, because there's opportunities coming. Guys, there's jobs coming. It's raining jobs. The SG keeps on posting jobs for every South African. Ons maak skoon, ons maak reg, ons maak die land reg. There's a shift in the atmosphere. If you can't see there's a shift in the atmosphere, I can't help you. Businessmen, there's a shift in the atmosphere. Businesswomen, there's a shift in the atmosphere. Then I want to talk a little bit of politics. You know, I was looking at how many opportunities has been denied our people. I look at the business people that's here, very good people. But I still don't see our people in our communities being part of these things. So I can't complain. My business delegation is coming up in a month and a half. Make sure that you have your passport ready. Ek sê julle nou, hier's layers hier in die party wat nie eens paspoorts het hier. Get your papers ready. Get your papers ready. Go check your business. I can understand why you guys gave up on CV fixing, business papers. Go check if your company is not deregistered by SARS. Hier kom 'n ding, mense. Hier kom 'n ding. Mense, hier kom 'n ding. Hulle kan maar Gayton. Daar is nie 'n man in ons gemeenskappe, né, wat al so opgestaan het, né, vir ons mense. Soos wat ons in die P, al die manne en die vrouens in die P opgestaan het. So please get your license, get your passport, you can't get a job without an ID. There's some people don't even have IDs. We had to appoint a guy the other day and he didn't have an ID. We are changing the game. So Petrus, can you get that ready? We are changing the game. I'm talking to you out of love and caring I'm talking to you out of love. Can you please, julle is my getuie mense. You're my witnesses. I have spoken about this issue today. Then, register your business properly. Some of your business has been registered, but it has expired. Go make sure your business is not expired. Please, people, please. Excuse me. Then we got some things on the agenda tonight. Then I want to jump quickly to the issue of America. What happened there today was a masterstroke. Steenhuisen stood up for our country. Rupert, I was so wrong about him, eh? I thought he doesn't like this country. He's a patriot. I saw today. He risked people turning against him. He said there's no genocide. He said that people are dying. He confronted John Steenhuisen right on. He says, John, you might not admit this. In front of Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. He said, you might not admit this, but people are dying in the Cape Town where you are in charge. He said to him, where you are in charge, people are dying. So let's see now. These are the things that Fadil and myself, ons het lang al die goedes gepraat. So he confronted Donald Trump, but even John Steenhuisen stood up for the country today. You know, you must understand, don't go with the noise. If we lose America, we lose jobs, we lose opportunities, we lose people that's dependent on ARVs, people that's dependent on US aid. We lose all those things. We lose AGOA. We lose a whole lot of stuff. We can't afford that. Don't listen to these people that's being revolutionary. Listen to me today. Don't listen to them. Jobs is the most important thing. I'm in this GNU for jobs. Rupert stood up today. And I'm the first to post and said I was wrong about you. So, I'm saying to you today, we are We are part of a shift in the atmosphere. Get your business papers ready. We can't just whole day, ons paisani, julle baisa. Julle baisa. Julle baisa. You know, I'm not those leaders that just want you to vote, but there's no opportunities for you. You know, PA spent so much money of giving people business. Bradley and them gave people opportunities, paying people. We brought money into this economy. Maar julle baisa, I just don't want to use you for your votes and, oh, you left my vote and no, I want your life to change. We are leading. Julle sien nou I fixed one swimming pool in Galvandale. Nou is it normaal ding wat aangaan. These people were in charge. Retief Oudendal was in charge of the northern areas. He never thought the Galvandale pool needs fixing. He never thought those pools, Shorterville and them, needs fixing. Now today they come and lie to people and say, oh, we're going to move the pool. How do you move a pool? How do you move a pool? No, say you close the pool and you burn another pool maybe. But before you do that, show us the money of the other pool. Where's the allocation? Nee, wag. Ons is nie klaar nie. We are going to fix the pools in the northern areas, let me tell you. Julle kan nou maar spring soos popcorn. You can try all this nonsense. Our people are not stupid. You guys lied to our people for too long. Oh no, thank you, Mr. Dean McPherson. Dean McPherson got nothing to do with pools. Nothing. Nothing. I am the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. He must show me his pool budget. He's got not. Don't mense moenie vir laat toemaak nie, man. Now all of a sudden Gayton is there. Bradley and them are showing us. MEC in Gongo is showing me the pools. All of a sudden now it's just the pools. They are now busy with pools. They go walk there. Lies. Your lies caught up with you. Ja, want wat dit doen aan die mense. Why didn't you do it all the time? The people have been voting. Jy tel papiere by die stadium op. 'n Mal mens. And Patriots, you must be very careful. I don't want you just to bring people to me. Some of you just bring people, press this person is a deal, press this person. Where were these people when you were doing door to door? Maak your eie ding, massacre. Do your own thing. Watch for people that just here for business now, all of a sudden, for opportunities or to be introduced to people. Watch for those people. It's time for you to also reap the rewards of your hard work. And some of you, let me tell you something. When somebody comes today, the SG told me about some people that left PA that are coming back. Some councillors that left PA, they're coming back. I was so happy. Julle moet bly as mense wil terugkom. But they mustn't just come back and like, here's my business deal. No, wait. Wag. So I just want to say to you guys, I'm sorry for giving the tender for the cleaning to the DA because it seems like I gave them. I think like they want the tender. I must investigate that thing. Bradley must come and tell me. I must take Bradley to the DC. Did he give them the tender for cleaning? Because we paid for cleaning. We didn't know Bradley gave it to the DA to clean. He gave it to Retief Oudendal. Because we paid the money for cleaning. We paid. I remember specifically, I saw that invoice for traffic was around 250,000 to control traffic. That invoice I remember. Jobs are going to come, my people. While you've put me in there, I must push so that I create jobs for South Africans and not only for PA people. Then I want to move to the next one. of the stadium. Guys, we've made 2 big mistakes there. I don't want to see people wait anymore at the rally. People must never wait for food and for t-shirts. Let us fix that one. But otherwise, guys, you guys have really outdone yourself. You guys have really outdone yourself. You know, there was a time, I think, was it Jonathan or who? They was playing, and for me, I felt so good. You know? We are people. Laat hulle maar sê wat hulle wil. We are the Patriotic Alliance. Mense, you know, you don't understand how the media works. Monday, there are 2 articles about me of some woman that I said I'm going to go visit some old lady, a very good old lady. And Tuesday, and Monday they talk about vulgar, they talk about xenophobia. Of all the things we said, they chose the one to want to make us look bad. I'm passionate about jobs, guys. Jobs bring respect to people. Jobs and business opportunities. We are, you know, this weekend showed me PA people, our family, eh? You guys were so happy to see each other. It was a blast day. And we've got 3 new things. I want to make you aware of something. When there's an election coming, what do you call this thing? Election approaching, a lot of people are joining us and a lot are leaving. People want to be presidents of parties. People want to be presidents of their own party. That's okay. That's their right. People want to be councillor if they don't make it. People sometimes don't have patience. And then they were like, no, it's my turn. And then you have people like us, like for instance, I'll make you an example. Eugene, you see, we have people in PA. They just here for the salary, trying to hold up for next 12 months. But they long left us. You know, there's a cancer Dentlex Dop. He was there this weekend. You know, we were given a full recording of him plotting with the DA. Dentlex Dop. Plotting with the DA about a by-election. How they're going to have a by-election, who must stand in the by. But it's a PA councillor. He will be charged tomorrow. Gene will charge him. He was plotting with the DA. And he's no longer PA. In the recording, he's like saying, ek wil nie eintlik PA toe gaan nie. Gayton maak my nar. Ek gaan maar net. So as Bagyo nar. You see this. I just forgot his name. But it's a colored councillor there of the PA. We've got the whole recordings and stuff. How the DA guys is coming to us was giving us the recordings. They're like, no, but minister, ons kom. Maar jy moet nie watch, hy kom, hy is by die DA, ons het gemeet met hom, en he's it, and this, and this, and this, and this. So there's many that's no longer with us. Jy sien net hulle maniere. They have now gotten a salary for many years from PA. Now, ek sê, go in peace. That one in Kimberley is busy making statements. He's scared of his life. I promised the people a pool. I did do that. I promised the people soccer. I did do that. Those people were in Joburg. They got soccer gear. We sent Randy down to go and measure the windows. How do you give somebody a pool but you don't have a window? Friends of mine are building stuff there that the ANC, it's them. It's not them. In Ward 1. Those are friends of mine that is giving money for what's happening in Ward 1. I say the ANC werk. What's the werk? Now he's being used against me. He doesn't know the road is long. Moenie vir julle laat gebruik deur mense nie. Ek is bang vir my hier. Pie mense gaat my seermaak. Vir wat? Jy's 'n kanselier. Ons het al meiers gehad wat geloop het. We've had groot geeste. Jy's 'n gees, jy het nog 'n windjie. Ek is bang. Skryf gaan statements. For 3 times that council didn't go to council. Must I keep a man like that me? Am I crazy? Now we know that the true colors is coming out now, so I'm just saying thank you, but the road is long, once again. The road is long. So there's, you see, when you are a leader, if you are a council or you are a deployee, that mustn't make you better. It makes you lucky. You are lucky because you were chosen for a time like this. We got so many good councillors, maar daar is altyd 'n Judas in die gras. Daar is altyd 'n slang. Nadine was coming and saying, oh, press your guests that came to visit you. We need plates for them and stuff. Ons sê, nee, wat 'n plates? Borop hulle. Laat hulle eet soos my mense eet. Wat 'n cutlery. Ek het hulle gesê, dat is nie van cutlery en daar moet nou vir die mense getreed word. Jy weet maar soos vrou mense, hulle wil altyd die beter voetjie voorsit. Press, your guest, because I've had guests coming there. Ek sê, as my mense eet uit 'n KFC bakkie, dan moet Rob hulle ook uit 'n KFC bakkie eet. Imagine as a leader of the Patriotic Alliance, a councillor doesn't go to council 3 times in a row, and I must do nothing. And when I say he must be fired, you know, people are so rude. I was other one, I also of Kokama, fired him on the spot. I said, you are expelled right here, right now, from the PA. So rude. No, I don't want rudeness. Now, sometimes you hear complaints about how rude this person is until you see the rudeness. Hy was net beter like ek sê Rogie gesien het. Ek sê Eugene Kommy, Malen Kommy, die man moet nou geëxpel word by die PA. I have no time for rudeness. I've got no time for egos. Wees net lekker, man. I don't like this VIP things. No, those people must now be getting, ek sê nooit. Niemand gaan borde kry nie. Hulle gaan eet soos ons mense eet. As die antie daaronder wat vir PA gewout het, a KFC kry in 'n bakkie, dan moet Rob Goetel ook hulle KFC kry in 'n bakkie. Ons het baie slange tussen ons nog. But we are moving people. So some, you know, I don't know what is the right word, but in jail we call it memeza. Some of them, they want your attention, they'll post about me the whole day and tag me. Hulle wil ek moet antwoord. Loop kak vir erg. Ek antwoord hulle niksie. Gayton die, Gayton die, Gayton die, Gayton die. They want to be famous using my name. When you are a councillor, raak jy dronk as jy nie council toe gaan nie. Is jy gesuip? Is jy 'n suiplap? Is jy geroek? Wat is verkeerd met jou? How will you change our people's lives if you are not at the table of decision making? Now, some of you think you vote for jare mense. You know, me, if I can be told that the president is unhappy with me, doesn't want me anymore, I will resign. Me. If he's unhappy, I'm not even going to wait for him to fire me. I'll be like, President, I heard you're unhappy with me. Yes, my resignation. So, you don't understand. That 50,000 PA people, dan is dat twee wat loop. There's 50,000 PA people that's happy. Julle maak naar. Ons is los ons man. Die pay hou vir jou vas. The ones that were told you have to be there, they were not there. Tomorrow you're getting your letters, jy moet gaan. Jy moet gaan. We are family here. We are building. You know, PA is growing so much that we have to come up with a new system so we can be sure. Which brings me to the next point. As anybody really geweest het, more Eugene, everybody that was not at the council, at the deployees meeting, must get a letter. For every one person that's leaving the PA, there's like hundreds joining. Ons het 3 by-elections. Excuse me, Sutherland, Kokama, and Joshua Losper. It's a by-election in Okiep. We are family. Ons moet saam staan, black, white, Indian, and colored. PA is a party for everyone. All of us. If there's no discipline in the party, if there's no line of march, that party will come where people are start swearing each other. There'll be no discipline in the party. I must be a disciplinarian. I can't allow the PA as the leader of the PA for people to do what they like in the PA. So, Eugene, and I need to know what's happening with that smart case. Hy paid toch te lekker. I don't care how much money you guys spend. If you go to the High Court, that man must be out. In PA, there's line. Sy word gesê en jy moet luister. Imagine you say to somebody, you must come and report an account. And he says, why must I come? No, this is not this type of a party. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sy gaan. 2026, PA is going to be the biggest winner. PA is going to be the biggest winner. There's going to be mayors. There's going to be opportunities for our people. Just be patient. But we can't. I've given people many chances. I've given people many chances to say, maak reg, maar se kind, maak reg. Maar hulle wil nie reg maak nie. Because we, guys, where there's no discipline, there's no order. Where there's no order, there's no discipline, there's no solidness and unity. Imagine there's people that work so hard in this party and they don't get a cent. Jy wat gepay is even arrogant. We know what there's people that has never benefited from this party. Never benefited from this party. Not one blue cent. Not one blue cent. But those people are disciplined. They do door to door. Hulle wag vir hulle beurt. Jy het nou paar sente in die bank en jou Capitec account was geskok. Capitec called us as the TG. We have money in this person. Is this person really a deployee of the PA? This person has not had a cent in their account for more than 3 years. We said, no, sharp. They are a deployee of the PA. It's not a mistake. So account was in die woestijn. Nou sê nat, reën. Nee, nou is jy ook sommer nou arrogant. You forget the ground, die py lig vir jou ver van die grond af. Jy ken het om op WhatsApp stories te skinder. People call us, the banks call us to say, you sure you didn't make a mistake, this person has never had money in the car. We said, money worry nie. Hulle gaan nou het.
Salute, leaders, salute. Listening here to the president from Alive, this happened here on the 22nd of May. Whereas I find that a lot of patriots, or let me not say it because I'm not sure about the numbers, but some leaders of the Patriotic Alliance who have been deployed within the party have actually regarded to just not actually honor, and also having understood that the failure to have actually gotten there by Friday for the getting together of deployees, party deployees, right, was said to be that leaders really need to get there and to actually do certain tasks which they're going to be having to do, like being addressed, accounting, and to this disappointment, some pages decided that they are not going to go there. And imagine being asked to account and you ask why. Everybody needs to account. Every single body really needs to account. And it's sad for people to think that they could just get away with not accounting. Everybody around the world accounts for something at the end of the day. Then go and look at what had actually happened in that White House. Mr. John Steenhuisen was actually embarrassed out there in the public for some of the things that he did, he said. And these are true, right? We know exactly that in the K flats they have dismally failed and they continue to not even try to do anything. And it looks like the president was actually happy. He even mentioned and laughed at it and said, hey, these ones, especially looking at the fact that when he mentioned the K flats, Rupert put it at John Steenhuisen, and John Steenhuisen couldn't even say anything because he knew that the way that people are actually losing their lives in those K flats is way more worse than what the Afrikaners are actually experiencing. And as much as they were actually now showing some videos which we still unreally sure about the place where it comes from. And that is exactly what we need, right? Because why do I say this? That lie seems like Donald Trump really believes that lie. And that lie will actually cost us. Because we found our president having to, not the Patriotic Alliance president, but the president of the country having to account for Julius Malema, who is not even in government. So imagine having to account for somebody who's just in opposition. You have joined in the GNU to actually make sure that this particular person does not actually have the ability to join in and actually be a part of this government. And all parties have actually come together to actually make sure that this guy can't even become part of that government. But now all of a sudden, our president has to, or our government, which is the leading government that has been voted in for, has to account for a small opposition party that thinks that they are big. Yes, they're big in the context where Donald Trump mentioned that they are a big party in the context of they're filling the stadium. Yes, they filled that one stadium when Julius Malema was having that famous moment for going up on that stage and actually being up there, and everybody was like now afraid. So I actually believe that President Ramaphosa did well with Rupert and Steenhuisen. And in this situation, they just have to continue to go and put the facts, because Donald Trump is just going on without the facts, and he very much believes this. And it's so sad to see somebody who's a diplomat, a president, believe such lies with a straight face. And our president, Gayton Mckenzie, really works hard, having come from the weekend already there in France, right? Working hard. And we all know that, okay, this is his job and he's passionate about it. And people who are actually leaders can outwork you, so for them it's normal, right? But we're also looking at the fact that after that successful weekend, then media then comes. Some of the Democratic Alliance comes and lies about Patriotic Alliance, saying that we have actually put a whole lot of junk there that was left. And imagine to you when the president pulls out receipts, 231,000 or something was actually paid in that. I even saw some of these figures myself as well on Facebook, where Bradley Murray had actually shared them. They had paid for the traffic control, police, and the cleaning afterwards. So they actually think that Patriotic Alliance does not actually care about the goodness of its followers and people. And this is where everything is totally wrong. But media will always do that. Even Mama Nandi, all of a sudden she was said that Mckenzie said he's going to visit, and he hasn't. But what was most important is that he sent her money. Well, when you say you're going to visit somebody, doesn't mean you just go out of your way and actually go. It is whenever you are in that area, you will make sure to go and see them. But now they want Gayton Mckenzie to drop all things. And I don't think Mama Nandi even cares that Gayton Mckenzie really comes. Would like him to come. But doesn't mean that you're now expecting that he's going to drop everything. He is going to come. He's a man of his word. But his people continue to try and put him in a bad light. When it comes to the swimming pools, my swimming pools. Imagine, and you can see that the president is actually not happy about this, because he is the minister of the sports, arts and culture, and terrifies that swimming pools are his. Why would a public works minister be involved in swimming pools? Because should be building some things on the other side, buildings and stuff. This, it is what requires the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture. Swimming pools for so swimmers and swimmers fall under sports. So, President properly continues to drill that out and say that this is a lie because there is no budget for that. I'm the one with the budgets for things like swimming pool. And let's see how it goes, because maybe they might try to steal that win in the long run. But when all things are said and done, we all know that the Patriotic Alliance is our future, and it is the only party that can save us Patriots. We actually need it in continuity. And looking at this whole situations, I hope that we all learn from it. And in future also to try to we must push back on these narratives of these white propaganda movements. Salute.
Nothing. Sure, I would do ownership.